Hi, I'm Rebecca Gintipali here with Mrs. Wiegand to talk about financial aid night. How are you today, Mrs. Wiegand?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Okay, so could you tell me what financial aid is?
Absolutely. I would say that all of our seniors needs to know what financial aid is. Unless you have a bucket of gold in your closet that you can bring out, you need to go to financial aid night. Financial aid is one big fancy word that includes loans, scholarships, work study, and money that you have to pay back and money that you don't. So the big fancy word for financial aid is FAFSA. It's the Free Application for Federal Student Aid. I am having a presentation this Monday, October the 8th at 6 o'clock in the Norristown Area High School auditorium with a really smart speaker that I respect, Michael Burke. And I also have a bilingual speaker in the cafeteria. So I want to make sure that this is an event that everybody can attend. It's mainly for seniors and their parents because financial aid opened up October the 1st of this year.
So you could say maybe juniors can attend too if they wanted more information?
They can. It's not necessary because I have financial aid every year. They can, but really my sole focus is to make sure that my seniors are applying for financial aid in a timely manner. And this is the presentation to discuss the many different types of financial aid because it's a lot to learn. And I'll be on hand, Michael Burke will be on hand, and we have a bilingual specialist that can help parents out.
So how would you say financial aid would help to mainly just seniors?
Well, first of all, for the most part, 99% of my students tell me they want to go to college. And if you want to go to college, whether it be a 2-year, a certificate, a trade school, a 4-year, that comes at a price tag. And the price tag is not cheap. So if you go to a private university that, it's like $70,000 to go to Drexel for 1 year. And that, I don't think that even includes room and board. So unless you have $70,000, which most people don't, it's very smart to apply to FAFSA. It is an online application. It has skip logic. So, you have to answer certain things. You can't really make a mistake because they won't let you go to the next page. So I love the fact that everything is online versus the old-fashioned paper way. You are applying to see if the government will give you any money for free. You're applying to see if the state gives you any money for free. You're applying to see if you can do work study, which is working on campus and getting paid. And then lastly, you're applying to see if the government will give you a loan. And yes, the government will give every senior a loan for freshman year for $5,500. So when you apply to FAFSA, all that gets answered in one lovely website.
Wow.
Called FAFSA.
So is there a deadline for FAFSA?
I don't like to say what deadlines are because if I tell you the deadline is, August 1st, then you think I have till August 1st. The thinking is you want to do FAFSA as soon as you possibly can. Yeah, technically the deadline is May 1st for a 4-year college, and you have some more time if you go to a 2-year, but why wait till May the 1st? I'm here to help you. Counselors are here to help you. I usually have a financial aid conversation with the senior while we're talking about you getting in, because it's one thing to get into a college, it's another thing to be accepted to a college. I know that you and I are having this conversation in private because I know you want to be a vet. Well, veterinary school is very expensive, and now you need an undergrad degree, and that's very expensive as well. So I help kids to choose the best path financially as well as the best fit academically. And so that begins by going to financial aid night.
So I actually had this question, can anyone apply for financial aid?
Only seniors, because you just should not apply before then. You're gonna screw the system up in some way, shape, or form. So as a senior, and if you're gonna graduate this June, you need to do FAFSA. October 1st was the starting. You can wait until after my presentation. You can do it November, you can do it December, but why wait? The answer is there. So while you're applying for college, hop on a computer with your parents and do FAFSA.
So what advice would you give to the seniors that are looking forward to attend financial aid night?
Bring your parents, bring yourself, bring questions to the table, because I do have an expert there. He is a person that I really trust. He actually works for FIA, and FIA is that Pennsylvania state grant. So he's one of our 2 advisors in Pennsylvania, and so I trust him. He's very knowledgeable.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Please come out for financial aid night. It is Monday, October the 8th, in Norristown Area High School auditorium, and we have a bilingual specialist in the cafeteria for those that may need the translation.
I'm Rebecca here with Mrs. Wiegand, and we talked about financial aid night. Be sure to go because I'll be there. Thank you, Ms. Wiegand, for coming.
Thank you.
Back to the host.